Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Star Dynasties. Forgot the name there for a second. Now, hopefully I've adjusted my camera enough to hopefully not have the model be jumping around quite as much as it was before. Don't know for certain on that. It's a shitty ass camera that I bought from like Staples or something. or Office Depot, I think, actually. God, like probably 7 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. It's a long ass time. Really was. Had to buy it for some online classes so that I could take exams and whatnot. Okay, so we are at peace with all of our neighbors as of this moment in time. Last part was a fairly eventful part in the grand scheme of things. But things have calmed down a little bit. Now, we don't really have much in the way of annoyingly, this includes showing vassals and stuff, which not necessarily all of them are going to join. Damn, he's really good at military. Yeah, he's really good at military. Okay, so we're just going to kind of, I think, leave him be unless something happens that results in his inevitable downfall. He's going to get to stay in command for now. So I think we're mostly just going to kind of focus on trying to build up our stuff a little bit more. I do have somebody out here assisting with tax collections. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build this. We're going to have our wife assist with that so it gets built faster. Okay. So Baroness Inocalam over here gave allegiance to Duchess Mackenzie Blanchard in return for 120. No thanks. Not interested. Okay, he lowered taxes. Good. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, my son apparently just died randomly for seemingly no reason. Oh, okay. So, we have an upgrade available. Can I just get however many of these I want, or I haven't really messed around too much? I'm going to assume you can just kind of get all of these because they don't seem to be set up in a way that indicates any sort of limitations. So this is a +10 to our house's military score, which we can't actually, well, okay, no, here we go. So we have a 42 military score. Mostly out of curiosity, what is your house's military score? 122. Yeah. That's not gonna make a whole hell of a lot of difference anytime soon. Okay. I do like this. I do like this. Particularly that minus 50% vassal unhappiness from taxation seems pretty nice to me. Also, decreasing mercenary cost could be helpful. Ooh, but increasing wealth generation is also useful because that's more money. Although administration would be more vassals, which is also more money. Although admittedly, I don't have anybody that I could snag at this exact moment in time. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. I could grab Groombridge 1618 if I had an extra slot. And I could potentially grab Zeta Aquili. Although I don't think I care too much for either of those. Okay, and that's a capital. So we would have to go to war with the roll. Well, at the very least, the Blanchard Alliance, we'd probably realistically end up fighting the Roland planets as a whole. Yeah. If we tried to take their capital, which does it have anything particularly useful? Shuttle hangar. That's kind of nice. +1 to vassal limit of allied dukes and archons. Okay. If we get that within our systems, that's helpful. That would be helpful. Though I don't think it would apply to us because we're not actually within 4, assuming it requires our capital, which it probably does. So it's actually not as useful as I thought. I think we're going to go ahead and take the administration for the extra vassal. For the ability to get an extra vassal a little bit easier. So what was this? Okay, no, you want me to declare war on him, and that just ain't happening. And I don't have the money to buy any other upgrades at this time. We are a little bit short. Your unrest is going down ever so slowly. Do I have somebody better who can do this, though? Hopefully I have somebody better now. I do. I can send my niece's husband. And he is a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean we go from a minus 1.8, I think it was, to a minus 5.5. So that's pretty decent. Okay, we've lost interest in our wife. And Baroness Crane, who has asked several times for us to be her secret lover, is apparently now enchanting. Okay, retrofitting platform done. An explosion rips through the spaceport. Ooh, well, that's not good for you. Oh, damn, that's actually a decent amount of ships destroyed. I don't think it's enough to affect any potential war we would do. And we are jealous of her expecting a child with her husband. Yep, sure, you can have another kid. Besides, you're not on... Oh no, you are actually within my house fully. Okie dokie. Okay, and we lost one. I don't know why. But we did, so that's kind of annoying. Do I have anyone better at the whole assistant tax collection thing? I do. I could send my nephew. You're gonna stop that. I'm gonna send my nephew, who is slightly better at it. I don't think... I think she was a plus 15 before, and he's giving me a plus 18, so yeah, that's better. Do I have anyone better at the whole... well, I think I'll hold off on doing that right now. Don't think I have anyone better at monitoring vassals. Okay, that doesn't actually tell me what it uses. Well, actually, I could bring you back, so I'm going to tell you to stop. It only costs 2. Okay, nope, you are the most effective. And what does it use? Technology. Okay. I suppose I should have been able to figure that out by the color. So, okay, we're going to put you back on that job. That's what you've been doing, and you're doing good at it. Not quite as good as I would like, but as good as we can get. Who is my heir? Line of succession. You are. And we don't know anything about you stats-wise right now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what do we want to build? Well, that's extra wealth, which is useful because that's more money, and money is always great. And we're going to build this solar array. We're going to have our sister help with it. That's going to take quite a while. What does the jail do? Oh, okay, that's the assist tax collection. Okay. Okay, good. You repaired your spy center. There's our jail. Okay. He's levying fines against people. Wife is pregnant. Something pinged our sensors, my duke. An ancient ship drifting. Duff Smith reports she and your niece boarded the vessel and retrieved a pilot's log. Incredible. The prototype sailed right past those League ships and they didn't bat an eye. This cloaking tech will be an ace in the hole for Nova Corp. So this ship was cloaked and invisible for centuries. Eventually the device failed. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to repair it and study it. You'll be able to assign the cloaked ship to a house rule or modify the cloak for another purpose. Okay, that sounds interesting. The ship will fly once more and can be cloaked. I've also discovered that by tinkering with the device's parameters, I can increase the cloak size to cover a vast area, though the field becomes unstable and can only fool sensors, not the naked eye. Suddenly, Admiral Vox Smith and Commissioner Mandel Smith burst into the workshop. I heard of this incredible ship, one cries. It would clearly be of more use to our military division. No, security. I'm inclined to go military, in all honesty. I gotta agree with the Admiral. I think it's more useful for the military. Let's hope word does not spread of our cloaking technology. Ooh, and daughter has been sneaking into the archives. I'm sorry, my duke. It's just, I like reading about all the technical stuff we did in the past and all the stuff scientists are working on right now. It's amazing. Is it okay if I keep coming here? I want to learn as much as I can. By all means, you'll have full archival access. So she will get +2 to her best skill and then a 15% chance of the corrupted archival data, which would decrease all of our stats by 5 for the house for 5 turns. Not a fan of that one, but I think we'll survive. It's only a 15% chance. We can't possibly get that unlucky, can we? And sister-in-law and nephew's wife have gone into a fight. And I've got a secret I need to cover up. Now, yeah, buddy, I need you to punish him. Or it's not going to let me do it. Well, I say not let me. I could do it. I could threaten to rebel. I don't think we're in a position to deal with the rebellion successfully. And I have a... There you go. Cover up this secret. Have our brother deal with it. Okay, so I have a spare slot. Somebody wants to jump ship and join me instead. Who wants to join? I can't get anybody without taking a reputation hit, unfortunately. So I think we're just going to have to live with it, I guess. Wonderful. Brother's covered up a secret about cloaking technology. Wonderful. And niece has come of age. And guardianship has ended. My daughter has come of age. It's been like a year since you agreed to become their vassal or, you know, join their duchy. And now you're rebelling to press somebody else's claim to rule Algol over here, which isn't even the same house. Okay. And you've demanded that the Archon push somebody else or press somebody else's claim for Alpha Draconis. And he's accepted. And as a result, that guy who's currently in charge of it says no. And rebels. Okay. And he's offering me allegiance. If you give me 60 monies, I'll accept. Okay, somewhat surprisingly, you accepted, apparently. Oh no, this was for Groombridge. I thought that was for this dude down here somehow. I was completely oblivious. So, Baron Keegan Pearson has broken allegiance with the Flowers territories and has pledged Groombridge 1618 to the Smith faction in retaliation for Baron Keegan Pearson being fined. Damn, dude, seriously? Just because you got fined? And then you were willing to give me money to join my faction. You're crazy, dude. And he's attacking Alpha Draconis. He's pretty much guaranteed to win, yep. And okay, Archon is back at full health. Good for him. Nephew wants a divorce. That's not happening, buddy. Okay. Niece approaches in private. Maduke, I've witnessed strange things outside the station. Ships appearing and disappearing. The stars bending around a vessel. What could it mean? Have you discovered some otherworldly technology? We can share the secret with her and gain a improvement to opinion, which is already maxed out right now. Or we can try to roll. There's a 35% chance that she discovers it anyway and takes an opinion penalty. How curious. I'll ask our scientists to investigate this. Her eyes narrow. Of course. My thanks. And she finds out anyway. Damn. Okay, well. got our niece here. Let's see what we got as an option for marriage. She is decent at administration. She's not great at it by any stretch of the imagination. Anybody here who is particularly good at anything? You are 27. Okay, this is exact same as a brother-in-law. Only advantage you got going for you is you're younger, so you'll probably be around for a while. Although you kind of seem like you're the best option. Oh, these guys are here. They are... okay, over here. Is this your... no, you are a minor faction here. Or a minor house here, okay. Don't know if I really want to do that, but honestly, none of these guys are particularly good. I think we're going to go for Carl here, who's a minor house at our capital. Hopefully that'll keep them happy. And we got our daughter, who is going to have the same options, none of which are particularly good. I think she's going to hold off on getting married. She's only 16 anyway. It's fine. No need to arrange anything at this time. I think we're going to go and save that money. Where are you in the family tree? Your mother is... I don't think either of these guys are doing anything particularly important. No, not really. Yeah. Let my wife do it. She did a decent job with her daughter. And I'm gonna go and save our money. So we can get the electronics factory, I think. Okay. Is he gonna take it? Yes, he levies a fine against us for 20 money, which isn't a whole lot. No thanks. I don't care to do that. Wife wants another kid, sure. Niece is pregnant, son very ill, even though he was literally just born. Lobo Smith wants to join. Lobo, you are significantly better than... I would absolutely agree. We're going to take a slight hit to our reputation as a result of this, but Lobo is significantly better than our brother-in-law. Our brother-in-law is an 18. I swear he was at 27 before, but now it's 18, so he actually got worse. And Lobo here is at 72, which is a significant improvement. So you're right, House Smith needs a change. Okay, and our daughter desires a seat on the council. Unfortunately, I do not believe she is better than anybody who is currently on the council. And so you are not currently worthy to sit on my council. Do we have any new options for marriage that are actually good? Not really, so hold off again. Got just enough money to get that electronics factory. We'll have our wife take care of it because she's good at that type of stuff. Archon Rod Petty gave guardianship of his son, I guess. Okay. And he... Okay, I don't know why our Archon was displayed at all for that one. Your son's not good, though. He's not that good. I mean, I'll admit our daughter isn't the best stats-wise, but we haven't had, you know, generations of trying to improve any particular stats. I mean, I suppose he's not the worst. I don't think he's particularly good. I think I'm going to refuse for now and try to get a better option. Okay, great nephew wants to go in. Oh, excuse me. So he wants to start a new project. I'm sure the people of the slums will be charmed by my eloquent tongue. No, if I take a security detail, it'll never work. He's got a 67% chance of success just going on his own. Or we can spend a little bit of our action points to go with him. And it improves it not significantly. You know what? If you think you can do it yourself, be my guest. And the project goes smoothly at first, but a few hours in, you find yourself at Karma Smith's bedside holding their battered head, or hand. Ugh, he groans. I really thought I had everything under control. Ah, damn, that was a really unlucky roll. Ooh. Another spark, your niece sputters, and it'll blow a hole in the entire ship. Oh, that's not fun. Repair it. Your niece sets her team to work. 6 tense hours later, she throws off her welding mask. Done. And not bad craftsmanship either. And her dog saves us from an attack. Ooh. With a las knife. I feel like somebody tried to assassinate us. Okay. You may be willing to accept. Will I take a penalty? Options there are still the same, unfortunately. I'm gonna leave that be. Do we have any unrest issues I need? Oh, shoot. Get over there and start quelling unrest because they are on the verge of rebellion, and I'd rather them not rebel if we can avoid it. We're going to have our stepfather here go ahead and, I think, get us a claim on Alioth. Hopefully we can use that to take it back. And brother has discovered a secret, or has covered up a secret. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, solar array there has been repaired. Sister returns home. Oh. Okay, this is a minor house here who is leading an uprising, claiming that this is their territory. And he is asking that I accept. Okay. I just don't know who is going to back the Baroness. If I'm lucky, nobody backs her because they decide that they don't like her, considering that she keeps flip-flopping between who she wants to support. And I don't know if he would join me if he were to win. I don't think it works that way, unfortunately. I think he would just take over there, and I don't think I'd be able to demand that he jumps ship to me. I could certainly be wrong about that, but I do not believe it works that way. I'm going to accept, and I'm going to send Lobo. I'm not going to warn her. Why the hell would I do that? And Baroness is gonna get the support, and unfortunately she wins, so we take penalties. But it got damaged enough as a result that now nobody owns it. Sure, I'll back you. Lady Gamble is charging Duchess Mackenzie Blanchard with avenging Archon Rod Petty's crimes. Okay, for Gamble being fined. And he wants a marriage between him and my daughter. That ain't happening, buddy. Niece is very ill. Have another kid there. Your dog has savaged a bystander during a public parade. The dog wouldn't have attacked unprovoked. What's this? Negotiator Wallace Smith and your daughter approach you. I refuse your crown. Duke Heiress Wiley Smith cries, trembling. I want my own life. That throne will crush me and shatter my dreams. You see what we're working with, my Duke, Negotiator Wallace Smith tuts. Maybe you can persuade her. Okay, it looks like it's just, if we fail, it's literally just a penalty. Oh, okay, unless I choose this last option, in which case she is then disinherited. Which begs the question, who would be the successor then? Okay, next would be your daughter. Yeah. Oh, no, excuse me. This is my daughter. Never mind. This is my other daughter. I don't know how good she is, so right now I would not want to disinherit her unless I absolutely had to. When you're a ruler, fascinating people visit and respect you. Your daughter turns away. I'm sorry. I can't bear this weight. Well, that's a shame. And my brother has uncovered a plot to replace me with a member of a minor house. Most of the conspirators are lieutenants with an axe to grind, except for one noble member, Duke Heiress Wiley Smith. I'm sorry, she pleads. I just met these people, and before I knew it, I was in over my head. Okay, so I can say, I don't consider you responsible, but the others must pay. She gets +2. I assume that's honor, but I actually don't know because this doesn't actually tell you what the icons are. Oh, excuse me, I get that. Oh, well, no. So if I choose this one, she gets that. And her opinion of me increases. Duke Aaron Smith commits whatever that symbol is supposed to be to her. And I get a hit to my reputation and increase the unrest here. No, sorry. You tried to overthrow your liege. There's no crime more heinous. We haven't gotten rid of her yet. But we could disinherit her. As punishment for plotting against us. Can exile, humiliate, nerve whip. Can't execute. Wasn't that heinous of a crime, evidently. So if I can get the money, I could rebuild Alioth and take it for myself. I'd have to find somebody else to take control of it. And I don't really know who that would... Well, would it go to me? It's not one of these unclaimed ones, though none of those are. Do we have an example of one of these unclaimed ones that has been abandoned or no? It doesn't look like it. At least not that I can find. Which, of course, I should be able to tell just by the fact that it would be one of these that doesn't have any borders around it and is a large one. Which, yeah, I don't see any of those, so... And the name would be in gray. Which, yeah, I'm not seeing any of those. So, okay, that's a bit of a shame, but we'll survive. Do we have anywhere else to send somebody to get me money? I need money. Lots and lots of money. Not really, unfortunately, from the looks of it. Okay. She's in love with her husband. Good for her. Electronics factory for more money. Okay, Baroness wants our support. I'm going to give her the support without asking for anything in return. Because I don't really want to change in leadership here. Especially because the new person doesn't look to actually be any better. Arcondarius Roland failed to avenge Duckus Inocalam's crime. The secession of Shadir to the Flowers territories. Okay. And he failed to avenge our crime. The annexation of Groombridge. Sure, I'll attend. I'm not great at the whole fighting thing, but I am better than the other option, so I guess I'll participate myself, even though I will fail miserably. I'm going to fight normally. Of course, he defeats us because we are terrible at military. There's no population there, though. No! The cloak ship was on maneuvers in Alfeka, or however the hell it's pronounced. When the cloak failed, let us hope nobody noticed. House members believe your daughter is unfit to lead House Smith. That's perfectly understandable. What with her getting involved in an insurrection against us. Okay, stepfather seeks a private audience. Your daughter's reputation has become strained, my liege. Is someone with such poor standing really the best person to succeed you? I'll take your words. As my negotiator, it's your job to fix these problems, or surely you can teach her how to improve his image. Well, it'd be her image, not his. If you're gonna need to put anything here, either A, you should be able to figure out the gender of the character in question, or just choose something that's not gendered and just say their image. Okay, do I give you the money to do that? I don't know if I do. I'm going to take a penalty, an opinion penalty from our negotiator, which isn't the greatest anyway. For now, until I know what our other daughter is in terms of stats, we're going to keep letting Duke Heiress Wiley Smith be the Duke Heiress. Surely you can teach her how to improve her image. And now we have a rivalry between us. And she did something to get us interested in her. Need a guardian. Lobo Smith can be your guardian. Maybe he'll turn out to be a great military leader. I don't think that'll be the case, but I can certainly hope so. Do I have anywhere that I need to improve the unrest? No, it doesn't look like it. In fact, I think I can take you off of there. And it's going to go up, but it's not quite as bad. And that'll save us a little bit of money. I want you to train your military. Or administration. Okay, I don't really have any great options here no matter what I try to train. So we'll do military. We'll have Duff train us. Thank you. I would think Lobo would be the better trainer for that, but evidently that's not the case. This cloaked ship is remarkable, my men jest. They do not see my colors on the battlefield. Your brother-in-law enjoys the benefits of an invisible ship, yet complains it robs him of prestige. Fine, we'll host a gathering. We'll only invite people who are expecting an invite. Don't invite anybody else. Okay, we've got a tournament. Who is gonna fight for me? I don't have anybody who is particularly good at it. So I think Avok Smith is gonna be our champion. You are fighting the constable down there, and he's better than you. Fight normally. And, okay, my brother-in-law already lost. Wonderful. I need quite a bit more money before I can do that game. It's a little bit early to be telling me I have an opportunity to rebuild the colony there, because I still need to double my money. It's not quite ready. It will be soon. But it's not quite ready. And we've lost interest in her. Wonderful. And we think our wife is a good woman again. Okay. Okay. My question to you is, what kind of military might can you possibly get? She is asking that I join her. I do not have the ability to do that without taking a reputation hit, because it is 4 points to if you try to fight your master. And I only have +2 from helping her in her rebellion for whatever reason, and then +1 from punishment for him annexing Alioth from me. I'm gonna have to tell her no. I do not believe she will succeed. If she does, great. She did not succeed. If I had provided her support, she might have been able to. But I wasn't going to take the penalty. No, sorry. I won't warn him, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you good at anything? Oh, you're pretty decent at security. I might need to take you up on that. I think technically, so long as you pay me literally anything, I do not take the moral consequence or the hit to reputation. So I can tell you to just pay me 5, and I will not be penalized, I believe. Wonderful. So she joins our faction. And is immediately asking for support to defend her territory. Brilliant. I will be contributing basically nothing. I will accept for nothing in return, but I do not have really the ability to provide you any support. Lobo can provide support and lead my fleet. You succeed, somewhat surprisingly. I'm going to refuse your invite. I don't really care about you, buddy. And he executes that person from the minor house. Concerning rumors about us. I'm not a fan of that. We can't avoid security leaks. Investigate. Yeah, I don't think you're good enough at it. We're just going to spend the money, I think, even though I do not believe it'll be successful. Daughter was attacked by a mob of furious commoners. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have got involved people who were looking to lead a rebellion against us. But I think we're going to end this part here, because my timer would have gone off a little while ago. Just wanted to kind of wait and let things proceed a little bit. I'm going to send somebody over here to assist with tax. Ooh, my sister is great at that. $7.5 there. That's an 8.5. I can't do assist tax collection at my capital because, well, we're already doing it technically. So yeah, I'm going to have my sister do this because she's really good at it. Thank you very much. Go and get me all of that money. Sooner we can get the money we need, we can rebuild Alioth and take that as a 10th vassal. This guy is pretty much done for the flower territories. Okay, unrest is actually going up here at our capital. Part of that's because of that, okay. And then, oh yeah, the unpopular heir ain't helping a lot, but that's also going down. Honestly, it's not that bad. Once we get rid of the unpopular heir and the ruler of the system didn't care when their dog savaged a commoner, both of those will help quite a bit. I mean, since I'm training myself, that might actually be useful. That might actually be useful. We're going to do it. Screw it. Go ahead and do that, and then we're going to save, and that's going to be the end of this part. I will see you all next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell.